Some of you may be under the common misconception that Johnny Rico is the main character of Starship Troopers. It's totally understandable. I mean, he gets the most screen time, but the real heroes are in fact Tower. That's right, Tower. Tower was a squad holding the line on Planet P, the absolute units taking down hundreds of bugs, well, until they came face to back with the spicy Gatorade. Thankfully, tanker bugs aren't in the game yet, so we get to joyride the massive barrels of the manned machine gun emplacement completely carefree. So here's the story of how my friend and I got to give the bugs the bullet hell special on Fuel Depot. Starting out on Arc, of course, obviously it's the best game mode. We get the base all set up, but unfortunately we weren't able to give the bunker strat around the Arc as our team wanted to build meager walls instead of the juicy thick boy bunkers. The first order of business is getting at least 8,000 ore, which is simply one full run at a refinery. We were obviously blessed by the spirit of Tower Squad in this game as we had plenty of teammates running to ore as well as two refineries right next to each other. Setting up the ore, we all held the line with operators, hunters, and bastions alike.
That near us? Yeah, if people at the bases can be able to handle that, that'd be good.
Refinery activated.
How much more do we have left?
We got the first refinery cleared with minimal issues and immediately headed for the second. It's here that I decided to partake of shrooms, as that gives me a tactical advantage over the bugs.
There's some glowing shrooms. Wanna eat them? My brothers, I'm tripping balls.
The second refinery was a bit more difficult as we had bugs spawning directly underneath it. Of course, we're the mobile infantry, and we were trained by Mr. Baby Girl himself, Mr. Krabs, aka Private Zim. Running back to base, we deposited the ore and ran into another problem. It was going down fast as teammates were getting more base defenses up like silly goofy sentry towers, which in my humble opinion do more harm than good. You ever accidentally stand in front of one of those bad boys and you'll get gunned down faster than a sped up TikTok lawn mowing video. I had my doubts, but my true friend, the one-of-a-kind Big Dick Christian, got that shit set up hella fast.
Yeah, we can try.
And just make the walls like horizontal to the
So what, you
or
think it's something
vertical.
like right here in front of the gate?
yeah. So that's where we put like the turret somewhere around here, and then like from here, from the sides of the gate towards us would be walls, and then mini walls in the middle.
We still needed more ore as that stuff is straight crack for the Federation. So we did a couple more runs, getting more bunkers, electric fences, and of course, small walls. We decided that having the turrets behind the walls instead of on the built structures was a better idea for now. Eventually these walls would go down. A general tip is to avoid putting the turrets on the built structures unless you feel super confident about your base. The main reasoning being that if structures get destroyed, so do your MG emplacements. That means you have to rebuild the base and then rebuild the turrets before you can get to giving the bugs a cranium exam with lead and steel. So we opted to build the turrets behind the base as well as some small walls. In hindsight, we should have turned these small walls sideways to have like a clearer line of sight, but you live and learn. We knew that eventually the base would start to crumble in the final rush, and after the first line of defense was down, we could rain holy hellfire on them. The main objective now was taking out artillery bugs, and we just gotta get to the final phase. I went on a glorious mission, killing 3 arty bugs, getting stuck on a wall, and then proceeding to die to some gunner bugs. It was an absolute blast. The arty bugs down, we decided to get some gas. Unfortunately, arty bugs started spawning like crazy on the map, so we took it as our god-given duty to eliminate the foul crunchy spawn from this mortal realm. After having an absolute shit of a time with gunner bugs coming in like a damn plague, we were able to take down quite a few of the plasma-spewing blue assholes. I don't know how we got sidetracked, but we decided to get more ore. Completely no idea why. I'm just showing it here. Also, somehow I found my way on these broken pipes and had bugs just standing underneath me. I'm not one to complain about free XP, so I took full liberty of draining my mags onto the dumb, clearly unthinking arachnids. We got the ore, placed some more bullshit in front of the bugs, and finally started gas runs. which we hadn't got a single one of yet. Already in Infestation level 5, this was damn difficult to do. The gas wasn't far away from the base at all, but it was unfortunately down a hill at the bottom of a ravine. It was easy to get to, but hella stupid to get back to the base. Thankfully, some of the team started making runs while I finished hunting down the remaining arty bugs. By the time I got back to base, I was on my last ass hair sliver of health. No medics decided to give me the green go-go juice, so I came up with a sinister plan.
Hey Christian, I'm gonna jump down to you. Will you revive me?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
The plan, a resounding success. We had to escort the final gas carrier, pushing back up the hill. We set up for the true test. The final minute 30 counting down, we had to do our pre-slaughter ritual.
I'm gonna think like the backside wall doesn't have any bugs coming up on it.
But it looks cool.
But it looks cool. You know what looks cool? You,
What?
Christian.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Well, in actuality, we just kind of waited for the base to fall, but then we got to give them the double-decker Pecker Wrecker special. Mowing down horde after horde. It's here I learned that shooting your teammates is really easy to do, but hey, I mean, for the cause, my brother.
Do you hear that guy talking shit on our
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. You ran right into it. I already lost my turret.
I had no choice. The wall fell.
We hold the line!
We hold the line, boys. You walked in front of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will shoot in your back if you walk in front of me.
The turret line had no issues. Teammates repaired the arc and the turrets. We took them down. I killed another guy, my bad Kizu. It was an accident. It was time for the final extract, unfortunately going directly across to where the bugs were spawning. We moved as a unit, scan grenades, explosion, and visceral gore tearing across our screens. We held onto some stairs as each person came across.
Run! Oh my god, I fucking hate to reload in this game, I swear, man, it's so fucking cringe. Run! We got your back! Holy shit, thank you for
We made it,
keeping me alive
boys.
somehow.
Hell
Get
yeah,
in,
team.
boys!
It was easy.
Covering them as finally, every single trooper made it to extract. A long game, but with no casualties.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Whoop whoop! That's how you do it!
Not a single death, boys.
Hey,
Let me see these kills.
2.5 levels, yeah.
386. Yes,
That's how
sir.
you fucking do it!
Woo!
Truly a wonderful time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you hate bugs as much as I do. Bees are pretty cool though.